Okay, here we are back in Outbreak, the Nightmare Chronicles. So while I was away, 2 chapters were released without any sort of warning, which kinda pisses me off, but see if we can record these somewhat efficiently without disrupting everything else. So one of the big complaints I have about the game as of recent, since Chapter 2 I can kind of overlook, it annoys me when devs release these chapters without saying, hey, aim for this date. It's just, hey guys, guess what? I just released. That's crap to me. Lydia blasted the face off a monstrosity right in front of her with her shotgun. The crowd of monsters before her was vast, and the noise alerted them to her presence. She kept firing and downed several more before retreating back through the entranceway. But there was nowhere to run. The door leading back to the laboratory locked when she entered, and the horde was pouring in through the only other passageway. She looked around the ceiling for a vent or pipe to grab. There was nothing. 2 more monstrosities charged her, and she threw the empty shotgun at the first, then downed them with her few remaining rifle rounds. Okay, so I do have to warn you guys, my throat is a little off. I may have to pause. Well, you'll hear me randomly mute when I try to cough. I'm hoping none of it gets caught in the microphone, but we'll see. There's your warning. Do not crank the volume up too loud, otherwise my cough may get you. The only way out was through a grating on the floor. It was small. She had to leave her equipment there in the hallway. She couldn't take the ammo with her, so she emptied it into the oncoming crowd. The corpses made a makeshift barricade and slowed their assault. Lydia threw all of her equipment onto the ground and shimmied into the vent. She landed in a pitch-black room. Feeling around the wall, she found a knob and an exit. It emptied into a reasonably sized supply room. She quickly barricaded the door behind her and started searching for supplies. Things were going from bad to worse. She was going to die if she didn't get the hell out of here soon. So I haven't had the chance to play this completely. I played it before I stopped to get something to eat. This one is not very much like Chapter 2. This one is very linear from what I've seen so far. So anyway, right here I'm showing the light on these plants because they remind me of the green herbs from Resident Evil, which I assume is intended. Over here we have the first autopsy report. There's like a dozen of these. I don't know the exact number since I didn't play this to the end yet. Dr. Carlson was the attending on one of the specimens last week. After it was exposed to both beta and gamma fluoride supplements, there was a rapid reduction in brain level functions. The specimen immediately ceased function and fell to the ground. The strange outcome, though, was the skin began to decompose rapidly and eventually faded into the ether. We saw a minor case of this with another specimen a few months back, but this event consumed the entire corpse. We're going to continue to monitor it in the underground testing chamber. Keeping the temperature low will allow us to continue to understand the effects of the decomposition. So I don't know if that's going to be the game final boss or if it's just going to be the chapter final boss, but it's something you have to watch out for. And if you want a knife for some reason, here you go. I'm leaving it there. So you'll find some ammo over here. Ammo is a little bit more scarce in this part. So we have to rely more on evasion. There's a floppy disk back there if you want it. I don't. Go for the standing one. The crawler is easy to ignore if she's out of the way. We'll reload. Ammo in the corner. I think I'm playing this on normal. I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. More ammo. Autopsy report number 2. When the remains were further examined 3 days later, a putrid smell was noted by the researchers. It didn't fit with the typical decomposition results from human flesh. It was almost something different entirely. The airborne virus causing this infection seems to fundamentally redefine the molecular structure, which in turn modifies how decomposition happens. It's odd, eerily metallic in smell, not like copper or blood. Weeks and months of observation are necessary. So this is one of the annoying rooms. There's a zombie right here. Don't go all the way. So lure him over here. Still hit me. Grab the ammo. Make for the door. So there's a poison zombie running right at us here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we're kind of good for ammo. Floppy disk there. I'm just going to take the shotgun. It's up to you if you want to kill this zombie. I recommend it because as long as he doesn't take a full clip, you'll benefit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So what we're going to do is we're going to run over here, grab the ammo, and run back. There's a chest here if you need to drop off items. If you walk along the wall, sometimes you don't aggro that zombie. I'm going to try to shine the light on for you. So there's one there, and then he's standing in front of an item box. There's a zombie in this room, an autopsy report, and a key that you need to open the door to the left. Autopsy report number 3. The nails are irregular compared to a typical adult human. It's not that they're overly long or different in molecular composition, it's that they protrude deeply back into the palm and wrist. To a normal person, the pain would be incredible with them digging into the bone, but with these creatures, it just makes their hands more durable. They can strike swiftly with great force, and their hands rarely break. It's just such an odd development due to the virus. Then there's a save point right there if you need to save for some reason. So, I'll use this, and then I want to combine this with this. I do not like the ammo stack system in this game. That I cannot scream loud enough. So there's a hunter in this room. I'm going to try to get through it without taking, without hitting it or taking damage. So first things first, grab the painkillers. Damn you. Shotgun shells over here, handgun ammo on the shelf. Autopsy report number 4. It's the skull that fascinates me. The skull hardens significantly as the brain itself melts away. It makes them incredibly hard to kill, as destroying the brain is the best way to end them. The skull itself becomes hollow, even though the walls become extremely durable. When you do smash it, there tends to be a powdery spray. The powder carries large amounts of dense virus molecules. If a living being breathes it, their infection chance is near 95%. It also does not reduce over time. Days or weeks later, the virus is alive. So yeah, overall I think I would have been better off just shooting that damn thing so I didn't lose the health. So there's a floppy disk there. Handgun ammo here. Now there's a hunter and a zombie here. So to try to get past these without wasting ammo, we're going to aggro the zombie. Pull him back here. I don't remember if we want to aim to pass them on the left or the right. This guy you want to go around this way. He used the spit attack, which is freaking annoying. Crawl around the ground. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You want to tank him. I have a lot of ammo. So now we want to kill the other hunter. Did I find autopsy report number 4? Oh, it was in the room with that hunter. I'll have to splice that in. Where the previous hunter. The shape of the teeth have shifted somewhat post-infection, whereas humans tend to have parallel smoothing horizontally. The virus instead eats away at the tooth and forms a sharpened edge. The teeth also hollow and filled with a liquid that has concentrated amounts of the virus embedded within it. It's very clear that this is one of the primary routes in which the virus has developed to allow transmission. I believe anyone who is bitten by one of these creatures would almost certainly be infected unless they were outright immune. There's much more to study here, especially with the reanimation qualities. So little time. So we're going to blow this thing away. There's shotgun ammo behind him, so it justifies it. You can see it on the shelf right there. 1, 2, 3. Damn you. Screw it. So there's an ointment on the ground. We're going to use that to heal in a moment. Just want to make sure that I got all the shotgun ammo because that stupid stacking system. I think there's a poison zombie in here, so we're going to unload into her. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That took an obscene amount of ammo. Number 6. The virus is spreading rapidly. This academic exercise is literally going to kill me, and I won't benefit from the results of the research. There is no one left to assist me. I have to keep recording as fast as I can. It may save another or lead to a vaccine. My eyes, they're starting to blur. The color drained from them. Not from the eyes themselves, but from my vision. It's not monochrome, though. It's just a soft draining. So here's the item box we're going to use. I'm just going to toss these in here. Toss these in here. I'm going to use these in a moment. We need to grab the assault rifle. We'll leave the IPCAC there. We need the key. Then if you got poisoned, you have to use this. Didn't mean to click on that. Just making a quick sweep of the room, make sure that I didn't miss anything. And the ointment is on the ground. Oops, grab that. So you want to combine this with this. Pop this for a full heal. And we live to suck a little bit longer. So this room I freaking hate. It's a combat room. If you try to leave, it'll say you're not allowed to until all the enemies are dead. Because overall, this is definitely one of those rooms you just want to run through. It's literally a straight shot. I don't think there's anything here for you. I'm trying to remember what's here. Oh yeah, I remember this part now. There should be a crawler. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11, 12, 13. So yeah, I took a crap load of damage because you can't really maneuver here. And your reward for killing him is you get handgun ammo, painkillers, and I thought, yeah, shotgun shells. So I'm gonna hold off on those for a moment. Make sure I have the handgun equipped. I don't think there's anything you can do over here. So I'm trying to remember what's on the other side of this door. I think it's just one zombie. Nope, it's the hunter. Okay, so we want to get the handgun off the bed. There's also an autopsy report here. I'm starting to lose focus in my thoughts. It's been days, no months since I was exposed to the virus. No, it was hours. The creature, 1 hour ago it happened. But if that's... the reports are numerous. I have a responsibility to the research. It needs to be documented. I have to focus. It just kind of trails off after this point. I see blood on the page. So there's IPCAC here if you need it. So in order to get past the hunter thing, well, I need the inventory space first and foremost. Okay, I had to stop here because my cat ran in front of the screen right there, which is why I completely stopped talking. But Leah's favorite with custom modifications, we'll swap over to this one. Reload to 9 bullets, grab the handgun ammo off the shelf. Axe if you need it. This would be one of those ones that's actually easy to avoid if not for my whole feline problem. Autopsy report number 8. I'm going to make sure my notes are shared with the world. I'm taking each of my journals during this process and placing them across the facility. Everyone will know what I've learned here. Some of the doors were locked, so I tried to smash them open. Some of them had people inside, so I smashed them open. It's all going well. I'm going to cure this disease. Everything is going to be fine. So one of the things I was wondering about is, are these guys in the room with the journal supposed to be the writer? Because that guy didn't get very far. Okay, there's assault rifle ammo here. We're going to come back for it, because there should be a box coming up right here. Oh my god. So I don't know if I'm poisoned or what because of the way that graphic works. So let's see. First we're going to grab this, reload, put this on, grab this because I have extra. No space for the floppy. One of these has a hunter in it. I think it's this one. Yeah. So we want to drop this. They can't make this easy on me, can they? We're going to come back in here in a moment. This should have the key we're looking for. No zombie, though. Also a save point if you want to use it. Not a bad idea to do so because we're going to come against one of those hunched over bastards soon. Report 12. I feel amazing. The virus has made me stronger, more resilient. I have no understanding of time. I cut into my arm and repaired it immediately. Who cares about the studying? I am now invincible. I cannot be stopped. A few of my peers found me and tried to restrain me, but they were unsuccessful, to say the least. It's finally happening. All of my dreams are coming true. Grab the grenade launcher. And you know what? I think I am going to try to save here. Like, I don't really want to part with the painkillers just yet. But yeah, 3 zombies here, and the way the auto-aim works, it... There we go. It locks you onto the crawler instead of the poison one. When ideally, you want to lock onto the far one, mow that one down, and then move to safer ground to continue retaliating. There we go. Okay, I am reloading at this point because I did play this through to the finish, and wow, is this one a disappointment. So, yeah, we'll cover that. Yeah. So let's grab the ointment here. Because I apparently should have been killing a lot more than I actually did, because I had a ton of ammo left at the end. So, bad news for you, buddy, is, since I'm not ammo pressed anymore, it's gonna suck to be you. So, right here is the... This is a copy of the boss. You'll have to fight one of those to end the chapter. We have a pair of crawlers on the ground. Like, one thing I really hate about this game is just that it's so inconsistent on how much damage these things take. Like, the shotgun got buffed, if you didn't know, and it still sucks. So there's handgun ammo right here. Hence why I really didn't need to conserve what I had for those 2 clones. And I think there's a floppy over here. Yeah. And to reiterate, I am not ammo concerned. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're going to combine this with... Oh, wait, that's a remedy I already have. So, you know, pop this. Grab that. I didn't even end up using the assault rifle, in case you're wondering. So there's an item box right here. Grab the handgun ammo. There's still some on the ground, it looks like. So drop the remedy for this so I can grab the handgun ammo. We are going to drop this for the shotgun shell so I can combine them. And then I want the rifle ammo. Did I not grab the handgun ammo? So duck back into here. So there were no puzzles to be had here whatsoever. Just pointing that little bit out. Grab. Oh. So I want to reload this. Can't store because it's equipped. We want this. Drop this. I'm also going to leave the shotgun behind. I didn't use it. We're very close to the end, in case you're wondering. I'm going to grab the other handgun ammo, though. I just noticed I have a lot of handgun ammo. So there's going to be zombies on the other side of this door. Waiting for the crawler. Grabbing the rifle ammo. And then the boss should be... Or wait, there's 2 more doors before the boss. So we're gonna leave this. Leave these. Yeah, we should be golden. So grab your new handgun here. That's what we're going to use on the boss of this chapter because it's really, really good. And when we open this door, we're going to unload the grenade launcher. Alright. Need my handgun ammo. And then we have the grenade launcher to fall back on. Didn't mean to use those, but oh well. Doesn't really affect much in the grand scheme of things. This is your final boss. The handgun ammo spread out awkwardly. There we go. So when he misses his swing, that's your chance to really work him over. So one thing I appreciate is they didn't make you fight this guy in the one hallway. That would have really really sucked, that would have been where I used the assault rifle most likely. Oh, you son of a... I'm gonna really miss this handgun, I tell you. That was a cheap shot. And that's the end. All of Lydia's bloodshed wasn't getting her anywhere. The mansion was a labyrinth of endless hallways and mutated creatures. As she looked around this basement, it became obvious to her that it was not a path to escape. She slowly returned back to the surface level. Looking at the window, she contemplated smashing one and just leaping, hoping she could run away from the creatures. But it was pitch black outside, and there was absolutely no hope of escape. She entered one of the bedrooms in the hallway she had cleared earlier. She lay down on the bed, unsure of what to do next. There was no obvious path forward, and she knew there was far more creatures in the basement laboratories. She barricaded the door and decided to try to get some rest. She drifted off, her concerns leaving her for a few moments. She was at peace. The low murmur of the dam faded from the room. She felt that maybe she could stay here forever. To be continued. So when I push the button, it automatically goes into Chapter 4, but this is where I'm going to break the video for now. I have to edit the one diary or journal thing that I missed in, and then I have to splice this part into the actual game since... Yeah. Anyway, I'm the Hero of Light. Thanks for watching, and goodbye. Oh, one more thing. The ranking. So you can see ranking D because I killed a bunch of stuff. One of those healing item uses was a pure accident. All the shots fired were intended, though. So I'm the Hero of Light. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.